It's time for GMA3. President Trump declaring we're in charge of Venezuela after the weekend operation to arrest President Nicolas Maduro. Captured by U.S. forces in an overnight raid. Now, the questions about what happens next, how the White House plans to run the country of more than 31 million people. Plus, what it could mean for gas prices, with President Trump promising a U.S. takeover of the industry in the oil-rich country.
Somebody save me.
Country star Jelly Roll's transformation, sharing the story behind his nearly 300-pound weight loss.
I was killing myself, literally. I mean, I was eating myself to absolute death.
The moment he realized he needed to save himself, how he did it, and his message for anyone who's struggling.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride.
And billion-dollar milestone.
So we've never quit.
Avatar: Fire and Ash cementing its place in movie history and setting a new record for Oscar-winning director James Cameron. It's time for GMA3.
You want me, I want you, baby.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
Everyone in unison.
Everybody's singing. Hello, I'm Rebecca Jarvis. It is the first Monday of 2026, and we're so glad everyone can be here.
Yes, with my sugar booze. I'm Stephanie here with Rhiannon. We're so glad you can all join us on this Monday.
We have a great show coming up, everyone. Get ready for your goals. New York Times best-selling author Gabby Bernstein is here to help us set our intentions for 2026. She has a manifesting challenge she's going to tell us about.
I cannot wait to chat with her. And we're starting off the new year setting our intention on saving our viewers more money than ever in 2026 with our ABC Secret Savings. And Lori B has the perfect upgrades for every part of your wellness routine.
Lori B always on it, and you know I'm always setting my intention on savings. But we're going to begin with the U.S. attack on Venezuela and the latest fallout after the country's president, Nicolas Maduro, was taken into custody by U.S. forces. President Trump now says we're in charge of the country. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott starts us off with the latest from the White House. Rachel.
Hey, Rebecca. Well, this has been a remarkable 48 hours and still lots of questions ahead. Nicolas Maduro and his wife, they woke up in U.S. custody today. They are expected to appear before a federal judge. Prosecutors say Maduro and his allies partnered with violent and dangerous drug traffickers in Colombia and Mexico to move tons of cocaine into the United States. The indictment says he used the profits to secure loyalty and to stay in power. Maduro, who has long denied these drug allegations, is expected to plead not guilty and be ordered held without bail. This all started late Friday, the president giving the green light, telling U.S. forces and intel agencies good luck and Godspeed. The operation, known as Absolute Resolve, came after months of planning. U.S. intelligence studying every aspect of Maduro's life, from how he lived to what he wore and ate, even what pets he had. Helicopters flying under the cover of darkness, arriving in Caracas under heavy gunfire, capturing Maduro and his wife. No American lives were lost. Of course, those helicopters did come under heavy gunfire. There were injuries, but again, no American lives were lost in this operation.
Months of planning to lead to this operation, Rachel, and a lot of movement there on the ground. What is the administration saying about what happens next?
Well, we are getting conflicting messages from the administration. So President Trump has been adamant that the United States will now take charge over Venezuela. But his Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, did not go that far in a series of television interviews just yesterday. The president now also warning that it may not stop with Venezuela. He says that other countries, including Colombia and Greenland, could be next. He also did not rule out putting American troops on the ground in Venezuela, saying it depends on what happens on the ground there, Rebecca.
All right, Rachel, thank you.
And we all know Venezuela is rich in oil reserves, and this attack could impact the price of gas at the pump. Rebecca, you have more on that?
Right. And the thing here, Stephanie, is that Venezuela sits on the largest supply of oil reserves in the world. The impact, however, in oil prices today is limited. The price of crude is essentially unchanged. Where we do see the bigger impact is in oil companies. Their stocks tend to be higher, Chevron, Exxon among them. And this is with President Trump saying that the system in Venezuela's oil infrastructure is badly broken and that U.S. companies will make that up. Analysts believe, however, that could take years. It also comes with some major challenges for U.S. energy producers who, by the way, guys, except for Chevron, all pulled out of Venezuela years ago when the socialist government seized their assets. That followed decades of corruption, mismanagement that decimated Venezuela's energy infrastructure, getting other American energy giants to return after they have been burned so badly there, with lots of unknowns still, and with prices under $60 a barrel, is a significant challenge. The good news, however, for consumers right now is that at this moment, there's already far more supply of oil than there is demand, and that's a worldwide thing. That's helped push gas prices here to a nearly 5-year low. The average price for a gallon of gas in the U.S. is now $2.81. According to Gas Buddy's Patrick DeHaan, the potential for additional oil, it might stabilize in the years to come. Don't expect gas prices to get below that sub $1 a gallon mark. We're not going to have any parties for that anytime soon.
Right. But for now, this works. At least it's pretty low, $2.81.
Well, yeah, for consumers, after we have been dealing with so many years of inflation in so many places, it's a good thing to see gas prices coming down. Inflation still exists in some other areas. And interestingly, Stephanie, and we were just talking about this earlier, there are so many countries where similar situations have unfolded. Russia, Iraq, Afghanistan. The output of oil did not flow immediately. It was a much longer task. It took a much longer time than what was hoped for initially.
All right.
Rebecca,
We'll keep
thank
watching
you.
that.
Thanks, ladies.
Okay, now we turn, guys, to a game changer for people trying to lose weight. Starting today, instead of injecting GLP-1, people can now just pop a daily pill. Take a look.
The first GLP-1 oral medication hitting shelves nationwide. The Wegovy pill, made by pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk, beginning to roll out today, the latest in the billion-dollar weight loss industry.
It's our opportunity to bring this new medicine to market in all channels all at once. Having it available through commercial insurance from day one and available in brick and mortar pharmacies like CVS and Costco, but then also partnering with telehealth companies.
The prescription pill is to be taken daily on an empty stomach with a 30-minute window before eating, drinking, or taking any other medicine.
This is a daily treatment, something you have to take every single day. I think that many people are going to want to use this rather than to use the injection.
And when it comes to price, some consumers could be looking at just a $25 copay per month. That's if their insurance covers obesity medications. There are options for those without insurance, too.
We have a self-pay option that has the starting doses, the 2 lowest doses of the Wegovy pill, for $149 per month. And then the 2 higher doses are $199 a month.
Dr. Louis Aroni says patients who are in the lower weight ranges may be better suited for the drug.
What we'll be able to do now is to treat people earlier so that they can get the health benefit sooner. And so people who are overweight or just have lower levels of obesity, I think, will now be treated with these oral medicines.
And according to the company, the pills work just as well as the shot. Clinical trials show similar side effects and results between the pills and the injectables. By the way, Eli Lilly has a GLP-1 pill that should be available this summer.
It is amazing how much progress has been made with these types of medications.
In just a short time.
A very short period.
One of the things that really stands out is the cost of this, because I don't know if you remember
They're
when the
more
injectable,
affordable now.
Absolutely, when the injection first came out, it was the cost was really expensive. One of the reasons this one is so much lower is it's much cheaper to produce. So this is game changer.
It is game changer and fascinating to watch unfold.
Coming up, we have a really fascinating story behind country music superstar Jelly Roll's health transformation, the moment he says he knew he needed help and what he did to change.
Back with the GMA Health Alert on country star Jelly Roll. He's sharing his weight loss journey after losing nearly 300 pounds. And Rhiannon, you have the story.
Yes, it's incredible, guys. Jelly Roll's life is really a masterclass in reinvention. From drug dealer to country music star, he's always defied expectations. He's known for his honesty, and while fans love him at any size, his recent weight loss journey was more about reclaiming his mind, his health, and future.
Somebody save me.
He's known for the open and honest lyricism in his music. Oftentimes about his struggles and fears. Part of the reason why today he is one of country music's biggest stars. And now Jelly Roll's signature vulnerability on display once more, this time about his weight. Jelly Roll today down a whopping 275 pounds and the cover star of Men's Health. Jelly Roll's journey here, captured in a new documentary short, A Year for a Life.
I was killing myself, literally. I mean, I was eating myself to absolute death.
The film follows a year of transformation for the performer.
I wish I could bottle what I'm feeling right now up and give it to everybody who's struggling out there. It is special, it's different, and it really came through food and exercise. It came through just being willing to pound the pavement and get my heart rate up.
His workouts, from boxing to push-ups to running stairs at arenas, all pushing him toward a healthier lifestyle.
We really wanted to get to the root of what was driving this desire for transformation. So once we started to have that conversation, we really began to understand his why, which was his relationship with food and what he came to think of as a food addiction.
Here I was going into my 40s at 500 and some pounds, and I think I was just trying to find my way into whatever I could. And I think what I was doing was I felt so misunderstood that I was closet eating the whole time.
We were really compelled by that because I think that's something that a lot of our audience can relate to. I think it's an area of science that's still emerging as far as understanding and addressing it. And we thought this was a perfect vehicle to collaborate with Jelly to understand the mechanics of this food addiction and to get under the hood, so to speak, of how he's going to transform his body. We talked to his trainers, his nutritionists, his various medical advisors, people in his family, and we followed him over the course of the year. And he opens up the doors to us to follow him on this path through the setbacks, through the challenges, through the days when it's really, really hard and you don't want to do this. But he perseveres. And I think ultimately that's what we learned from the film is that everybody's journey is different. But by understanding that it's maybe not a straight line, that there is no one right way to do it, ultimately you can get to where you want to go.
He looks incredible. The full article is online now. The documentary is available on Men's Health's YouTube channel. And Jelly Roll admits many people ask and think that he took GLP-1 medication to lose this weight. And while he says he has nothing against it, he says he did not use any to drop nearly 300 pounds. He says he wanted to show people it was possible to do it without them.
He's definitely doing that.
Yeah. He looks great.
Yeah.
He does.
Reclaiming his health.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. All right, coming up, the first awards show of 2026. Who took home the biggest prizes at the Critics' Choice Awards and what it means for the Oscars?
We are back with Pop News. Take it away, Rhiannon.
Guys, is it hot in here? Or is it
Hot in her? Is it hot in her?
Or is it hot in her? Or is that just the fiery start to Pop News thanks to the movie Avatar, Fire and Ash, which has officially crossed the $1 billion mark, guys, at the global box office. Guess what? It took only 16 days. The third movie in the Avatar franchise is smoking the competition, bringing the combined total of all three movies to an incredible $6.3 billion worldwide. This amazing feat also marks a history-making record for director James Cameron because this is his fourth movie to cross the $1 billion milestone. That makes him the first director to have 4 consecutive major feature films hit the mark after the previous 2 Avatar movies. And of course, who can forget 1997's Oscar-winning blockbuster Titanic. On top of all of that, the movie just took home a Critics' Choice Award for Best Visual Effects. Avatar Fire and Ash is in theaters everywhere, and Avatar Fire and Ash is now the third billion-dollar film released by Walt Disney Studios throughout 2025 alongside Lilo and Stitch and Zootopia 2. So who's having a better start to 2026, James Cameron or Disney Studios? I say both.
Both are winners.
They have all the titles.
All the titles. All the billions.
Yeah.
Yes. Those aren't the only movies being celebrated because award season is officially upon us. Last night, Chelsea Handler returned to the stage as host for the 31st annual Critics' Choice Awards. Sinners was the big winner of the night. It took home 4 awards, including Best Original Screenplay for Ryan Coogler. And a lot of people call the Critics' Choice Awards a good indicator of where the Oscars might be headed. So if that's the case, all eyes will be on Timothée Chalamet and Jessie Buckley, who won Best Actor and Actress for Marty Supreme and Hamnet. And as for the biggest prize of the night, Best Picture, that one went to One Battle After Another. And of course, we also have to celebrate the big wins for TV. The studio celebrated multiple awards, and Janelle James won for Best Supporting Actress in the comedy for Abbott Elementary. Jimmy Kimmel, our favorite, he took home the award for Best Talk Show. But I have to tell you guys, perhaps the most talked about moment of the night was when Timothée Chalamet thanked Kylie Jenner. He called her his partner of 3 years, saying he couldn't do all this without her. It was so adorable, really sweet. Yeah, and we could see more declarations of love this season because Hollywood is just getting started, celebrating the best of the best. The Golden Globes are this Sunday, and then nominations for the 98th Oscar nominations take place Thursday, January 22nd on GMA.
It's coming right up.
I know. It's all coming so
Here
fast.
we are.
We're so excited. Okay, finally. It is hard to let it go. I should let Stephanie do this, not me.
Girl, you
I don't
got it.
sing. I'm not even going to try. Over the weekend, visitors to Tokyo Disney got a real-life view of Frozen thanks to the city's first snowfall of the year. Look at this. Videos of Anna and Elsa's castle in Arendelle surrounded by a big snowstorm. It was so magical, you guys.
Yes.
Isn't that really beautiful to see? That's pop news.
All right. We're going to be right back. Sing us out, Steph.
Yes.
Cold didn't bother me anyway.
Welcome back to GMA3.
Welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, Ramon Rodriguez is here to talk about the new season of Will Trent before it premieres.
Also tomorrow, our Royals contributor Robert Jobson will be in the studio to tell us about his new book called The Windsor Legacy, a royal dynasty of secrets, scandal, and survival. Exploring the British monarchy over the past century. Very spicy.
I like how you delivered that, too. And on Wednesday, we're commemorating 1 year since the Southern California wildfires. We're looking at how Altadena is preserving its community and rebuilding.
But we're starting off the new year right?
We certainly are. On this first Monday of 2026, we are saving our viewers more money than ever this year with our ABC Secret Savings, and GMA Lifestyle contributor Lori B is here. She has the perfect upgrades for every part of your wellness routine. Hey there, Lori.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. I'm so excited to tell you what we have in store for ABC Secret Savings, and we're going to kick things off with the Hydro Origin Rower. So our amazing GMA staffer here, Kazi, we're really giving him a workout today, you guys.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, get in there. Look how happy he is doing it. This is a one-stop fitness pick. You can really get an incredible workout here, but it is low impact, which is great if you haven't worked out in a while, if you're worried about the strain on your knees, which all of us should be thinking about that, right? What's fantastic about this is in just 20 minutes, it works more than 86% of your muscles, which is incredible, right? That is efficient.
There's actually an instructor here on the screen
showing
you what to do.
Yes, so this comes with a ton of different 101 videos. When Kazi and I were looking at it earlier, there's a 10-minute video where it says, row in Turks and Caicos. I was like, I'm in. So it's really great. It's a great workout too, you said, right?
That's great.
Yeah, he was loving it. So let me tell you about the deal on this, because this is really a high quality item, so it's pretty incredible. We get a discount on it today. You can save 27% and get free shipping, which is incredible for an item of this size. So definitely want to check that out.
Is there a lamb really in Turks and Caicos?
I know, that one is a different deal.
Oh, okay.
But another great, since we're talking about starting the year off right, and we're talking about a lot of...
Kazi to the test, obviously.
Kazi is achieving all of his resolutions in this one segment. So this is the plank pad, you guys. What's great about this is a balance board and plank pad, and in just 3 minutes you can get yourself to a stronger core. And I love that, because sometimes you're like, I don't really have the time. Everybody has 3 minutes, right? And what they've really done is they've helped to gamify the entire thing. So while you're trying to balance, all of his movements will help you in the game. It's dynamic movements, and it's sort of distracting. You don't realize you're working out in those 3 minutes. So this is great. You get 25% off plus free shipping here.
This is really nice. Plank right here, man.
Yeah. And it's pretty impressive, Kazi. Yes, Kazi is not included in the deal, ladies and gentlemen. But then the next thing we want to talk about, we talked about some physical wellness goals, but also the mental well-being goals. So a lot of us are carrying the mental load of all the calendars for our families, those doctor's appointments, those school conferences. So this is where the Cozy Lock comes in. This thing is incredible. It is an organizational calendar hub for the entire family. So you can wall mount them, there are countertop versions. And what's fantastic about this is that it really allows your entire family, your partner, as well as your children, get involved with the schedule. You can do tasks, you can do routines, you can do meal plans, you can do all of the appointments. It syncs with Apple, Outlook, Google Calendars, and right now you can save 50%, up to 50% off and free shipping. So
Free
this
shipping.
is like
That's
a
great.
real personal assistant.
And the
there.
kids can get involved too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
They can
that's
add their
what's
own
nice.
stuff. Really neat.
Exactly. So now that we've worked out, now that we've got our mental well-being intact, let's get nice and cozy, shall we? Let's just cozy it up. So these
Let's
are
ease into this year.
Yes, exactly. These are from candles. These are all the scents and all the glow.
Smells so good. It does.
Without any of the smoke or any of the worry. Sometimes you have a candle going, you blow it out, and then all you smell is smoke for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You're like, that juice was not worth the squeeze, right? But with this, you get the oil diffusers, you get the candle warmers. They have an electric lighter here. So there's lots of different options to maintain that cozy feel. You can save 40% off, and the prices start at $17.
Not
So
bad.
affordability and coziness.
That's pretty.
It looks good
And now,
Yeah, it looks really nice.
ladies,
Decorative.
we all work in morning television.
Yes.
We know how important it is to get a good night's sleep, right?
Yes.
So everything you're seeing here is to invest in a good night's rest. This is all from a company called Blue, and they have these quilted weighted blankets, 100% clean, breathable cotton. Because you know how sometimes with a weighted blanket, yes, Rihanna's picking up, she's got it now. But sometimes with a weighted blanket, you could overheat. These have different sizes. There's a range of weights. These are also machine washable, which I love because sometimes you can't wash them.
Yeah.
And then there's the
like
silk
this.
mask.
Yeah.
Anyway, it goes so nice with your outfit,
all of it
Rebecca.
at once.
Right? And then look at the cozy booties right in front of you, Stephanie. So really, there's a way to just experience like a nice textile hug and just invest in a good rest.
Not an AI hug, a textile hug.
We want tactile in 2026, Rebecca. We want to feel that hug. And right now you can save up to 35%. So there's great stuff for everyone and lots of savings to be had.
Exactly
So you wear these to bed?
You can if you want to. I would wear them to walk around. I don't judge how you sleep, Rhiannon, you know? So if you want to wear them,
Wear them in bed and take a picture.
I do what I gotta do.
Take a picture and share it.
All right, thank you so much, Lori B. We've partnered with these companies on these huge savings, and you can get them by scanning the QR code right there on your screen. Now, coming up here on GMA3, best-selling author Gabby Bernstein is here to help us manifest our goals for 2026.
All right, we are back now and ready to go for our 2026 goals with #1 New York Times best-selling author Gabby Bernstein. She is kicking off her annual Manifesting Challenge, and she joins us with some tips on how to get started. Gabby, it is so great to see you. Happy New Year. You're the queen of manifesting here. I love that you're here to do this, and it's a 21-day challenge. How do we get started?
We got to get started with clarity, ladies.
Yes.
Okay, we got to claim our yes. What are we a yes for? I am a yes for me this year.
A yes for you.
I am a
With
yes
a
for me.
7-year-old son, that's really key,
well,
right?
Well, yeah, yes for me is a yes for him too,
Yes.
right? Taking care of me. It's like put your oxygen mask on first. So claiming your yes, knowing with clarity, what is it that I want to call in this year and what am I going to focus on, and being very, very unapologetic about that.
I have friends that swear by vision boards.
Okay.
And I've never done one. I've always wanted to,
Yeah.
but I don't even know where to start. And I think a lot of people feel that way. And you say vision boards are amazing, and there's one crucial step you have to do to make it work.
Don't put anything on a vision board unless you feel really good about it. Because we manifest what we feel. We manifest what we believe. We manifest who we are. So if you put something up on that board, but it feels too far from reach, it's actually going to be detrimental.
Okay.
So when you put images or thoughts or dreams, whatever it is, it has to be something that makes you feel really high vibe, excited, and motivated. And really something that makes you feel like, yes, that's possible. I'm going for it.
And we're all moms here. I've had the talk with our boys, just what you're looking forward to this year. And they kind of struggle with that. Well, you know, playing more video games on the weekends. Or like, okay, let's
When
think
you allow
beyond
it.
that. When I allow it, yeah. So how do you get kids involved in manifesting their goals?
So my son loves the manifesting challenge. It also has my AI in it, so he can talk to me. It's literally my voice. I'll be like, "Mommy, what do I do now?" But really, I think it's really about helping him see what's possible. And so if we can teach our children that anything's possible, that if you want it, it's yours, and get them into that mindset of limitless possibilities, unlimited possibilities, and feeling like anything is possible, that's the greatest gift we can give our children.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, back to your original point about clarity, I think it's so important because you're actually taking a step back and really, truly thinking about what it is you want, and you have to think in order to have that accomplishment and achievement. What are some of the exercises that people can do to make this straightforward and simple?
The universe matches the energy that we put out. So if we are in a low vibration, we're going to get some low vibration things. But if we're in a high vibe, if we're feeling good, if we're feeling connected, then that's going to come back to us tenfold. Just this morning, walking through the studio, just loving up on all of your incredible crew. I love you guys.
Yes.
I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And just the thing that's been coming back to me is just so much love. Like everyone's like, welcome back, Gabby. Happy New Year. Because I'm putting that out and you get back what you put out. So really take that seriously. And we have a lot of work to do in this collective community that we share to bring more high vibe energy and positive attitude. So what can you do today to be a match for more of what you want? And the first thing you could do is just be nice and just smile.
Yeah,
I love
kindness.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
it goes a long way.
It does go a long way. And we just started a new year. What's our mantra for 2026? Help us.
Our mantra for 2026 has got to be, I bring the most positive energy to the world. It could be even simpler. I bring the vibe. I bring the vibe.
But on a real note here, Gabby, I'm curious, like, what do you say to the person who says, I'm just not feeling it?
Yeah.
I don't feel the vibe, and this manifesting thing, it feels too woo-woo for me.
Yeah, totally. I would say take one small action. So when we lean towards things that bring us joy, we're manifesting. We're bringing more joy into our life. So if that person's like, nothing works for me, blah, 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 I would say, well, what does make you feel good? What in your life does elevate you? Maybe is it playing with your kid? Is it going for a walk? Is it listening to a certain song? Is it cooking a meal? Do more of that.
Yeah,
do more of that.
Oh, such good advice.
Yeah,
I love
really
what you
great
said
advice.
about kids too. Does that work for teens as well? You heard Stephanie mention the video game thing. I struggled with that with my son. I think he would say, I want more video games.
Right.
How do we get them to look beyond those things?
Speaking to them like they're humans, and I'm dealing with my 7-year-old. I'm just like, I don't give you games yet because it's not good for your brain, right? Or we just have these common conversations, just like you're talking to a friend, explaining to them, hey, you feel better when you do this, and letting them almost in on it, giving them a chance to feel like they're participating in their well-being.
Right.
I'm still doing that at dinner time with my kids. I mean, eat these vegetables, you'll feel so much better, I promise.
Yeah. And then, like, I tell my 11-year-old the same thing, and he'll say, well, I don't feel it. Carrots are good for five. This is healthy for you. Well, I don't feel it yet. You will. You will. But it's so tricky in having those conversations with younger children. But you're absolutely right. And with the energy, that energy matching, I've shared with them that same thing. If you put yourself out there with a smile and you're positive, you're going to, more likely than not, you're going to get that back.
Yeah. And they're mirroring us all day long.
Yeah.
So if we're on our devices, I mean, I have to say this to myself too. If we're on our devices, then we can't expect them not to be.
Here, here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for bringing the great energy today,
I love
Gabby.
you, girls.
We
You're
appreciate
so
you.
gorgeous. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Best
New
wishes
Year.
to you and your son. All right, coming up, red curry noodles that are better than takeout, and your kids are going to like them too. Jen Lukey is here with easy and affordable weeknight dinners.
We are back now, and if you're thinking about ordering takeout for dinner tonight, stop, because our next guest is here, and she's got some easy, delicious, and budget-friendly dishes that are even better than takeout. This is Jen Lukey, and she has more than 2 million followers online. Her debut cookbook, Don't Think About Dinner, is coming out next week. Jen, we are so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
And I have to be honest.
On the cookbook.
Congrats. And I think all of us would rather never think about dinner again. So we're glad that you're here. Exactly, to walk us through this. Let's start, though, and talk about your cookbook, because you have ways to meal prep, to shop, and do all of the things without breaking the bank. Tell us a couple tips.
So the book is about, all these recipes recipes to make your life easier, but also the tools, the things that come before actually dinner time when you have to start cooking. So how to stock your pantry, how to get ready, how to make a grocery list, what your meal plan should include, all those things to help you save money, save time, save energy, and just think less about dinner. I did the thinking for you.
Yes, thank you for that. You're gonna make some red curry noodles for
Absolutely.
us? Okay,
So
what
this
do we need
is
to do?
all part of my better than takeout meal plan, which gives you the groceries and then everything that you're gonna need to make 5 better than takeout dishes. So first we're gonna saute the ground pork.
Okay.
And then if you wanna throw in all those spices.
Everything? The whole thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
go right in. And also we've got a bunch of green onion going in.
I love green
This is just
onion.
gonna saute for us in the background.
That's salt, pepper, what is this?
Now this is ginger. So you're gonna get that
Okay.
green onion, gingery flavor.
And
it's
lots
so
of garlic.
delicious. Yeah, lots of garlic. And this is a 1-pan meal. So you're actually gonna cook your pasta and your meat all together in 1 pan.
Oh, we love that.
So
Less
moving through,
dishes.
this is what your pork's gonna look like when it's all
Okay.
sauteed. You set it
Smells
aside.
delicious.
It's so good. And then you just add your noodles right to the skillet after you set it aside, and you add your liquid right to there. So we have our broth. We have our coconut milk, but something that's really important about these meals is that they use overlapping ingredients. So this is half a can of coconut milk.
Oh, I
the
love
other
that.
half is going to be used in another recipe
don't waste
in the
it.
week.
Save it.
Exactly.
So you're saving, by the way, you save that coconut milk in the refrigerator, or where are you saving it?
Yeah, throw it in a glass jar, put a lid on. That's my favorite way to do it. And then you're using a tablespoon of curry paste here. In another recipe in the week, it's a coconut curry soup. You're going to use more curry paste. So if you're going to buy something, use it more than once so you
Yes.
can make your budget stretch. That's how
Yes.
this whole plan works.
Makes total sense. Over here, you have kind of a play on a cheesesteak.
Yeah, it's a cheesesteak skillet.
Okay.
And it's so good. Kids love it, from what I hear. And all you're going to do, you're going to saute your onions until it's nice and caramelized. You have your peppers in here. And then if you want to add those mushrooms
Sure.
right in, I'm going to add some salt and pepper.
Okay.
And this all, again, 1-pan meal.
Garlic
all in
again?
one. Yeah, add it right in. And we let that get nice and soft. And then if you move on over to the next one, this
You're
is what it's going to look
efficient.
like.
I like it, Jed.
Well, that's the whole thing. This
That's
whole meal
right.
plan is efficient. You just add in your shaved steak, and you can do this with ground beef if you want to.
Okay.
And then it's going to cook up right on there, and you're going to have this cheesesteak skillet all in one. Put a little mozzarella cheese on top, and it's going to be beautiful, just like
When
that.
you're buying shaved steak, where are you? Did you look for a specific cut, or how do you decide what's the right one?
Yeah, this is an Angus shaved steak. You can always ask your butcher too to do some thinly sliced, but that's why I say if you want to do ground beef, you can do that too. Whatever you can find, or if you have something in the freezer, even if it's ground turkey, throw it in. Use what you have, use what's on hand, and have a big workable pantry.
Love
pretty
that.
straightforward, and you're just basically dumping stuff into the skillet, which is easy peasy.
That's
I
what
love
we need
that.
on a weeknight.
Yes, that's exactly what we need. Okay, so this is another Asian-inspired dish, right? It also smells amazing.
Yeah, so this is my sticky, please try. This is a sticky sesame tofu, and it's served with these sesame crisp Brussels sprouts.
Delicious.
They're so good. And you're gonna work through the whole week and then use up all these ingredients over time. That's what the book shows you how to do, and how to stock your pantry with these ingredients, how to get them in your fridge, in your freezer. So it's not so overwhelming when you're like, I have no idea what to make for dinner. Ordering takeout sounds good in the moment and sounds easy, but if you have this plan ahead of time, you're gonna save money, energy, time, and your family's gonna love it too.
This can be just as easy.
Yeah, exactly. This is delicious, by the way. I'm so
glad.
excited to try all of these, and the fact that they're kid-friendly is even better.
Yes.
Because I never know what to make for my kids. I'm always like, what are they going to eat?
I know. I did the work. I did the work.
You
You're
did
going
the
to get the
work.
meal plans, and there's 12 weeks of meal plans in the book. So
12
there's this
weeks.
better than takeout, but there's so many other themes in there, and things like 1-pan meals, 30-minute meals, things that are very doable
1-pan
and pantry
meals.
staples based.
Thank you so
that.
much.
Thank
Are you guys ready
you.
to dig in?
Oh, yeah.
I already have,
You
accidentally.
can get all of these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com. And Jen's cookbook comes out on January 13th. It is Don't Think About Dinner. You don't have to.
Thank you.
She did it for you.
Thank
We'll be right
you.
back. Thank you all so much for watching.
And for more news, check out what you need to know anytime on Disney Plus. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
It was great. It was so good.